Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Say It Now, Say It Loud. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get those notifications. And let's get it cracking. All right, guys. So today, as you can see by the title, we are talking about the most recent episode of Basketball Wives. Honey, talk about the drama. I'm talking about the tension. It was so thick you could cut it with you couldn't cut it with a knife or saw, perhaps not even an axe. So what brought these two beautiful young ladies, Malaysia and Jackie Christie, almost to blows? So of course, Jackie, I know you guys saw. If you didn't see, Jackie has a friend, a guy who lives in Atlanta, and this guy told Jackie that Jennifer Williams basically is spreading information about Malaysia, her children, and her mothering skills and motherhood, saying that her children are not kept up well or well kept. Also, some information about the reason why she moved, saying that she was kicked out of her home, and also giving a reason why she was kicked out of her home. So just a lot of disgusting information that the guy said Jennifer, and as well as Jennifer's friend on the show, Monique, was spreading about Malaysia. So Jackie had the information, and Jackie was the one basically going around to everyone in the group, repeating it, not actually repeating what exactly was said, but just basically letting everyone know that Jennifer said this, or allegedly said these things about Malaysia. And Jackie also approached Jennifer about it, and she kind of just shut it down as if it wasn't nothing, But again, Jennifer has lied so well in the past, so you never know what's real and what's not. So honestly, I feel like, Jackie, even though she's pretty much carrying the bone and telling people, what was said, she didn't initiate it or say these things, she's still, kind of guilty, because this is supposed to be your friend and not just any old person, your good friend of many seasons, many years. Of course, they've had their disagreements in the past, but they've overcame them and have spent a lot of time together. You can tell that Malaysia genuinely cares for Jackie and loves her, as well as Jackie loving and caring for Malaysia as well. So Jackie should have definitely went straight to Malaysia with that information, instead of going through each individual and spreading it throughout the group, even if she was trying to basically just use it as spreading information about Jennifer being messy. So it come to find out, or it makes you, Jackie, it makes you look messy as well. Also, I'm not sure, because sometimes these things on these reality shows can be very scripted. So maybe, I'm not sure, production wanted her to spread it throughout the group or make it to where it was portrayed that way. I'm not sure. But honestly, regardless of what it is or what it was, it definitely was a bad look on Jackie's part, because if that was my friend, if someone said something especially so horrible and they're spreading the information, even if I heard they were spreading the information, I would still take that information directly to my friend instead of keeping her in the dark about everything. So yeah, that's what really kind of had me just like, wow, this is ridiculous. Jackie, are you okay? So, that's that. So hopefully, they'll be able to fix the situation or whatnot. So moving on, just want to give you guys a little recap and my opinions throughout this past episode and, the most recent season. I'm definitely loving Tammy on the show. I feel like Tammy has been trying and doing a good job with avoiding the drama. And I could definitely understand why she kept her marriage a secret away from the other ladies. Because some things, especially when there's a history of people coming at you or just not being genuinely happy for you, there's some things you want to just keep to yourself, or you just don't even care to let them know. You don't even want to know their reaction. So I'm pretty much I'm liking Tammy. Every now and then she comes in and she steps in, she takes up for OG. So I really like that, because at one point I did feel like they were ganging up on OG. So yeah, moving on to Evelyn Lozado. Evelyn for this season, I would say, I'm a little like meh, like I'm not sure. There were some parts of the previous episodes where she was a little funny. She did make me laugh, a little comical. I definitely feel like this picture here when she dressed up as Peggy from Married with Children, she did that. I like the look. But the verdict is still out on her, and especially her friend Phoebe. So Shawnee has been missing from some of the events on camera, but I found this video online, so it looks like she did did show up to Kristen's skate party, 90s skate party. But yeah, so like I said, the verdict's out for Evelyn, and here's her friend Phoebe. As far as Phoebe, I just think that Phoebe is inconsistent when it comes to the things that she says about other people. And when she's approached, it's like, didn't mean it that way, or trying to flip it. But the intentions are clearly seen on camera, So she said some things about Tammy, her rap career. I know deep down inside that she probably doesn't want it to come off as her being shady towards Tammy, but there's some things that you could have just not said about her age, or trying to make an analogy or something like that with her age and the year or something like that. Definitely was a little shade being thrown. And Phoebe really doesn't like OG because OG called her out. That's one thing I do like about OG. I like the fact that she speaks her mind, and a lot of people look at her as a bully, but I don't think she's a bully. I think it's, they associate her with football, being active, being very firm, and saying what she means and meaning what she says. I said, say it now, say it loud, say what you mean, say it now. Don't wait till the last minute to say it. But at the same time, you want to wait for the right time to say it as well. So yeah, I like OG on the show. Like I said, Phoebe, she's just very intimidated by her. Also, with the situation with Cece calling her ugly, I think that was just in the moment. During that time, they really didn't know each other, and Cece was just trying to have Kristen's back. So yeah, definitely don't think Kristen should have brought that up. That could have just stayed, knowing that it was because they were good friends at the time. As far as Cece goes on the show, I do like Cece. Last season, I felt like Cece needed to grow some balls and, put a little energizer battery in her back, because there's a lot of things and opportunities where she could have, spoke up and defended herself or spoke her mind about different issues, but she didn't. She chose not to. But overall, I like her. I think she's a very sweet person. You could tell she really doesn't like confrontation, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people just don't like drama, and when they feel like they're in a position where they they feel pressured, they rather leave. Kristen, definitely I like Kristen, but I feel like Kristen should focus more on her well-being, emotionally, her emotional state. Definitely, I understand it's your husband and you want him to have the best relationship with his father, but focus more on your well-being, and also you and your marriage, rather than it seems like, yes, she's, how would I say it, she wants her husband to have a good relationship with the father, but also she's using Cece as an excuse. For some reason I feel that way. I feel like she's putting more of the blame on Cece, but Cece really has nothing to do with it. And especially with last season, how she said that Byron doesn't go see the children and this and that. But there's something else. I feel like there's something else missing that nobody's saying. I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it. There's something with Kristen that just is rubbing me the wrong way. Like I said, I can't even say she's entertaining, because she's not really entertaining on camera. It just seems like this story has been dragged out for so long, and I don't get the chance to actually see her personality, or her for who she is, because all of the drama is overshadowing and drowning that out. So yeah, so basically that's my commentary, guys. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Say It Now, Say It Loud. And I will see you guys in the next video.